Hey there folks, my name is Luke. Welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. My question for you all is this: how often do you see someone wearing a headlamp and sunglasses at the same time? I think that's some sort of like oxymoron sort of thing, right? I don't know. Anyways, today I am reviewing the NiteCore NU32 Headlamp, which I've been testing out for the last couple of months. This is a Workhorse. This is a fantastic headlamp. It has 5 LEDs, you have white light, and you also have a red light. With the multiple modes, you have a flood, and you also have a throw, in addition to a red light. Everybody get comfortable. Let's start the review now. When it comes to the NU32 headlamp, this runs $40 at the time of filming. You can add a little bit to that price if you would like to add a USB, AC, or car power adapter. The weight of the headlamp, including the band, is 3.6 ounces. And this is a rechargeable headlamp. It has 5 LEDs as mentioned before. This features a max output of 550 lumens. And it can throw that beam a maximum of 136 yards. It essentially has 3 modes. The white LED, it has red auxiliary LEDs, and it has an auxiliary mode for flood. So now it's time for the unboxing. Super quick. You get the head lamp. You get the head strap. Here's the box that it comes in. You get the instructions, the warranty card. You also get a charging cable, which I do not have with me at the time. I'll post a picture of that on the screen for you now. And that is pretty much it. How about that? That was a quick unboxing, wasn't it? Now, when it comes to the headlamp, you have 2 switches at the top, which are glove friendly. Fully adjustable, up to 60 degrees. Very simple when it comes to using it. One button controls the white light, the other button controls the red light. You can see the red auxiliary LEDs there. If you turn it on and you wait a few seconds and then hit the button again, it will turn off instead of going into the flashing mode. But if you turn it on, then hit it again, it goes into flashing. When it comes to the white light, that's your throw right there. If you want to access the auxiliary mode for flood, hold down that button, and there you go. Without a doubt, everybody, this headlamp is way more comfortable than the ThruNite headlamp, which I recently tested out. That was very uncomfortable. They did not like my review and basically told me that I cannot review any more ThruNite products unless I purchase them myself, because they are not going to send out review samples to somebody who would give their products a negative review. So remember that. Let's get back on track here. Let's talk about the performance of this headlamp. On turbo, you are looking at 550 lumens. On high, 190 lumens. On medium, you're looking at 33 lumens. Ultra low, 1 lumen. When it comes to the auxiliary flood mode, you're looking at 19 lumens. When it comes to the red LEDs, those are 9 lumens. This does feature an SOS and Beacon modes. When the battery is fully charged, this will run on turbo mode for 1 hour. On high, 17 hours. Medium, 50 hours. Ultra low, which is 1 lumen, 330 hours. With the flood mode, you're looking at 25 hours. With the red LEDs, you're looking at 38 hours. When it comes to charging the NU32, right here on the side, you have a charging port. That's a micro USB plug right there. It's very simple, goes back in fairly well. You can even do it with your gloves on, and it does stay secure. Now, one additional feature which I really like about this headlamp is that there's a power indicator right here with the switch. When the headlamp is off, you can push the power button once and this lights up. Now, you can't really see it because it's during the day, but there is different indicators to let you know the battery level. If it blinks 3 times, that means the battery is greater than 50% charged. If it blinks twice, it's below 50. If it blinks once, it's less than 10%. Additionally, you can lock this headlamp so it can't be accidentally turned on. You simply do that by holding down both buttons, and to return it, unlock it, do the same. The indicator light right here will flash in both cases. With that being said, let's jump to the review now. Let's finish up this video. Starting with the pros, let's talk about the build quality. The build quality is very good. This is a plastic here, but it's a good quality plastic. It doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't feel weak, it doesn't feel like it's gonna tear up or anything like that. When it comes to the different modes, I like the red, and I like the flood and the throw. The battery life is very good on high. Turbo mode, in my opinion, is not very useful. We'll come back to that in a minute. The ability to charge this headlamp really does elevate this. You can actually charge this and use this at the same time. That's a rare feature in headlamps, especially headlamps that are this inexpensive. Next up, I highly appreciate the fact that this is simple to use. I'm a big fan of keeping it simple. As the saying goes, keep it simple, stupid. It's true. When it comes to the weight, this is not bad by any means. It's very comfortable, it's not heavy, it's absolutely fine. It's definitely not the lightest out there, but it's not even close to being the heaviest either. Now, when it comes to the cons, my biggest issue with this headlamp is that there's no tactile sensation when it comes to these buttons to let you know which one turns on the red light, which one turns on the white light. So as you guys can see there, this is very bright for only being 9 lumens. I do wish there was a way to tone this down, maybe cut it in half. That would be awesome. 9 lumens by itself is a little bit bright. As you can see, the red light is on, and now the white light is on, and the red light stays on. Personally, I do not like this feature. If you activate one light, I would like the other to shut off to conserve battery life, because when this is on your head, you can easily fumble around and get both of these on at the same time. And in some situations, you may not notice that the red is on along with the white. I already mentioned that turbo is not very useful, and that's because it's 550 lumens and it only runs for about 30 seconds before downshifting. I have found that I typically don't even use the turbo mode because it's so limited. Yes, if you really need to see something, you need that extra power for 30 seconds or less, you can use it. Otherwise, I would just stick with high. It runs for 17 hours and it offers you a ton of light. Lastly, we do have to talk about the charging port. While this does work fine, I've never been a huge fan of the rubber port covers. I've never really cared for that. It is a weak point. You need to make sure that you have this sealed up so that water, moisture doesn't get inside of it. I would personally like to see a magnetic charging solution added to this headlamp because that would take it to the next level. It would completely remove that charging port. That pretty much wraps up my review of the NiteCore NU32 headlamp. This thing is a winner. I really do like it. I've been running it for multiple months, no real issues. There are some minor annoyances with it. All in all, it's a good little package that's not very expensive. It offers you plenty of light. You have the red mode, which I have found that I use quite a bit. So let me ask you all this. What do you guys think about the NiteCore NU32 headlamp? Make sure to comment down below, share your thoughts about it. If you have one, share your thoughts and your experiences. If you guys have any questions, make sure to email me. That's how you go about doing that. Everybody take care, strength and honor. See you guys around.